And to let everyone know, and I'll be updating this, we will be giving away a few Panzer Corps 2 codes, but I think you will need to be over on the Twitch stream to do that, to get them. I think that's where we're going to do it, give them out in whispers. I'm going to copy the location here, and I'll be posting it a few more times. Not, can't paste that there. Okay, let me paste that here, even though it's should show up on your screen. That's over on Twitch. Yes. And so, yes, but I will be announcing before they're given away so that everyone... Okay. 3 a.m. Well, cool. Glad you're up. Okay, so we're continuing here with the Anzio landings. The Allies have landed here. See, Anzio. Rome is up here. We are supposed to defend all of the objective hexes, or at least hold them by the end of the 18 turns. That is our objective. We will see how difficult this is. So I think we have our deployments as best we can. So we're going to end the some of the hero. Okay, we need to make sure we assign heroes. Okay, maybe here. Hit the eye, not just there. We go. Not just the expert support. Okay, no, this needs to go to a support unit. We can put them to here, maybe. Okay, so he has expert support, 20% accuracy, and supporting fire. So our supporting fire will be much more effective. And hello, Marcel or Fritz. How you doing today? All right. Yeah, I think that's it. No, I have not. Is there anything we want to upgrade? Again, well, let's see what the placement 72. I guess we will do that. Any unit down here needs. Nope. I guess that just that one tiger up here will give you a. We'll get you. Well, that's good to hear in your line of work that you have no alerts. Yes. Good use of the reconnaissance to capture a few zones. Oh, I'm very good, yes. They've been using their artillery, their mobile artillery, very aggressive. Moving it right up next to tigers. I don't know if they just didn't see them there. Oh, offshore artillery. I think that's the Wasp. Supporting fire. They're on high ground. These guys may be on higher ground. These guys are taking a beating over here. Oh, the Shermans are coming after our reconnaissance, but they got it about as bad as the reconnaissance, and the tank destroyers didn't do much. Okay, that actually turned out pretty good. I played through the first, it does have a pretty, it has a decent AI going on, and it's not, I've played the starting, I don't know, 3 or 4 times so far of this operation, and each time it's slightly different, and partially I think because, well, it's different because I've been shifting things around, so it does react to all of that. All right, well, we've got AA here. Let's go after this guy. Now him, I don't know if I want to move him up because then it gets these guys outside of AA cover, which I don't want to do. And there will be more American aircraft coming in. Okay, now this unit here is not a core unit. I don't think it counts against this total, and I can't reinforce it, so it will die. Just given time, so I think this is our biggest threat here at the moment. There will be more threats coming along. Okay, didn't kill the unit, but they retreated back. I don't know if we should advance or not. These guys are going to move up to here. That's a pretty decent attack. I think we're going to put our more mobile rockets on top of there. Push the British back. Good. Yeah, that looks like it's going to be easily handled, so see if we can, yeah, good, suppress them, not just killing them is a good thing, but suppressing them so that we can damage them harder and not take any losses. Okay, now my hope is do as much damage as we can, don't have them fall back, so that, yes, these guys can hopefully just kill them straight out. There we go, got rid of the bridging unit. Okay, now down here, I don't even know if it's worth that attack. Okay, they're suppressed a bit. They fell back. Okay, well then these guys are going to, yeah, we have the points. Elite reinforce that. I don't know if maybe we should move the don't know how to hold that, and I want to hold down here. We'll think about that move. That's a trickier one. Okay, now air power out here. Let's try to use it to maximum effect. This is the Heinkel 129B2 ground attack aircraft. Well, that would be just about as straight. No, I didn't mean to do that. Undo that. Yeah, but I think this might be able to take care of it effectively. So let's push a little deeper into there. Okay. Doing some damage there. Maybe that would have been a better shot at that. What time? Oh, it's a little after 1 a.m. for me. How you doing? Vulnerado? El Cyril Vulnerado. I'm sure I'm butchering that. I'm sorry. I don't do well with some of the names if I haven't heard them pronounced before. Okay, I don't hold it. No, we don't want to. I think that might be able to take that or something. This is my other ground attack. 190's ground attack. Okay, do we still want to do that? No. We're going to undo that attack and then concentrate over here. Out of the range of the AA again. These guys can be fairly devastating here, I guess. Damage the artillery somewhat. These guys are going to fly escorts for them. Yeah, I guess fly escorts for these guys. Well, hold on. Now, I don't know that we're going to have that much to need that much attack. Let's see if we can damage the artillery a little bit even. They're in the trees, so they're a bit more protected. Yeah, no, this is all part of, again, for all those of you joining, this is part of basically a long marathon that Slytherin is hosting. This is their 20th anniversary. We will be giving away some codes to Panzer Corps 2 during the stream, but it'll be a bit later in the stream. Hey, Paolo. Hello, my friend. Good to have you here. And so we will be giving away, graciously provided the codes, I should say, by Slytherin to help celebrate their 20th anniversary. Oh, no problem, Paolo. You guys promote such great games, so of course I'm very happy to help out. And thanks for hosting, Slytherin, yes. And Kushan Gaming, good to have you here. So we will be, like I said, giving away some codes. There will be a huge amount of streams also today, where this just sort of kicked them off, that Slytherin will be hosting. And tomorrow they will be doing a marathon streaming. I will be doing previewing the new DLC for Panzer Corps 2. So yeah, that will really be kicking things off good. There we go. Okay, so we've hit with air power. I think we've escorted our most vulnerable fighters well enough, and everything with that now. Let's come over here. Our Brumbar up in the mountains. Well, that's probably just going to take them out. So that'd be good. Don't even need to waste the ammunition. Overrun. Oh, do we do that? Do we do that? Nope, we stay back on our defensive positions. Punish the infantry there. Punish it hard. Okay, they fell back. Now what we can do here, now that would not be overly useful. So that would be useful. Let's use the reconnaissance, maybe not in the way they're meant to, but in an effective way. Dash up, attack, retreat. These guys are in pretty bad shape, so we're going to... Yep, we have the points. Hey, Lancer. Oh, yeah, you're just a little late. And Grey Knight's here. Wow, everybody's here. Very nice. Okay. Well... let's move you into the trees. I just want to fully take you out if I can. So... well, they retreated. Put some artillery fire on them, bring up the Panthers. Have them withdraw. Okay, I think, yeah. Let's move the elephants there. And you guys can come to there. And you're going to get boosted. Yeah, we'll just keep you supported by there. So that is a pretty good turn, I think, there. We might as well reinforce them. That I'm a little worried about. Looks like it's going to be hit by a bunch of infantry coming fast and hard. Maybe I should have concentrated my air there a little bit more. Hey, Tippet! Well, yeah. As I said before, we are doing the anniversary stream for Slytherin here. The celebration. Okay, now we're just going to stay on the defensive. Stay on the defensive. Well, or it's sort of late-ish in the night for me here in California. Well, I'm good with that. I'd be up anyways. Okay, turn one. I think that's the best we can do with what we've got here. American air power is showing up. Aero Cobras, it looks like, okay, they got heavily suppressed. Those guys are chewed up a little bit. Maybe I should have moved up into the hills. All right, okay. We've held out pretty good. And these guys are holding down here. I think what I'll do is send these guys this way. I'm afraid that they may turn my flank up here if they keep pushing there. I was noticing that. Okay, we're going to push into the hills. Hopefully they'll be able to support well enough themselves there. dealing with the American and the British air. That will suppress the guys on the bridge enough. Yeah. Yeah, I should have started with that, but we'll do it now. I'm going to move these guys, I guess, to here. Ooh, they're really flanking hard over there. They may turn that flank. Good thing we're at least moving that over that way. You know, with cars. And maybe we're ready for a little bit of an offensive operation. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we sort of started that here. They were pushed back. Yeah, I should use my air power first before digging too deep into this. Yeah, that's a fighter. Okay. Okay, they got the worst of that. Yeah, let's see if we can bring our 109s over here. Well, maybe we'll leave the 109s for escort duty. These guys, yeah, we got enough points for that. Hey, Django! Good to have you here, and Old Crow. Well, oh yeah, no, it's 1:30 for me right now again, since we have new people showing up here. We're kicking off the 20th anniversary live stream, or a series of streams by different creators, of Slytherin's 20th anniversary, so we will be giving away a few later Panzer Corps 2 codes. So if you haven't got the game yet, maybe now's the time to see about that. There's a lot of infantry here. Okay, trying to sort of look if we hit this one here. What we can do is bring in these guys, which will escort both of them and do an airstrike. Not a very powerful one, but that's what they got reinforced. Well, I guess since those are escorted, we will bring... Yep, a 1-factor unit will shoot back. Good, okay, damage their bombers. That is now better. Okay. We've hurt them somewhat. Overrun. Oh, that's great. Where? Even thinking about there. No overrun, but they were devastated. Okay. Bring the artillery a little closer. Suppress them. Don't know that we'll actually take the town. No, we're not moving in this turn, but at least they have backup. I'm gonna let those guys take care of them up there. Okay, they've held. Hey, Grey Knight. This is the Anzio landings. There's Rome up here. I think this is supposed to maybe be Monte Cassino. I don't know quite. Yeah, there's Casino. I think this is Monte Cassino, the abbey there. So that's what we're fighting here. Yeah, you can come down off the mountain. You'll still support them. They're hiding out here. The Fallschirmjägers we may push on the flanks. They've already moved. They're going to come and help. Well, I think these guys need to move too. I want to try to hold up in here somewhere if we can. Wish I could reinforce them. Okay, well. Engineers, that can be a little deadly. So what? We're going to see about doing. We're worried about the engineers supporting attack on the town. So if we can devastate them now. Hey, Ari. Can we save the Italy? Well, as they've talked about in the scenario, the Americans are always going to be able to do other naval landings. So this is just a delay operation, not really a save Italy from conquest. So that's what we are attempting to do. Is delay long enough, delay for 18 turns, holding all of the objectives, which we've lost one currently. Okay, hopefully that all looks good. We still have something of a defensive line here. No, these guys can attack. There would be a good spot for an attack. Not there. They're getting reconnaissance support. Okay, well, I was hoping to be able to fall back further, but at least to there. That's good. Keep the AAA up with the units. There we go. Yeah, I'm mostly worried about the flank being turned. Maybe I should send a Stug up that way. Sort of an anti-tank setup Stug, but that could maybe keep us being pushed in the rear here. Yeah, I may change that direction. March, counter-march, disorder, but sometimes you just do it. They would surely just have to ask himself, is it really worth it? Can it be held? Yeah. The problem is the German supply lines aren't organically in Italy. You have to supply at least most things down from Germany. So you can cut off forces. Where if, say, your center of supply is sort of Rome, northern Italy, it's not as easy to cut off units effectively. Because, you know, Italy is a mountainous place. You have mountains. Oh man, that was not a good move to move those tanks up to that high ground. Oh man. And so it limits the freedom of rapid movement, the mountains do. But with air power and naval power, it just really allows freedom of landing. And if the Allies really wanted to, they could start landing on the Adriatic side of Italy as well. Okay, they're just going to get maxed reinforced. I think we're going to leave them sort of be. Okay, they fall back. Hope you stay in your entrenchments. Hopefully those guys will survive, so we're gonna shift these guys up to here. Oh man, that doesn't look promising. Oh, I don't know. Don't know if I should attack or not as well. Yeah. Yeah, that is not nice. Not all this time. They were pulling most of the naval ships away to get rid. Absolutely Grey Knight. But you see, the Germans don't know that. I mean, they... You know, you see your own problems. You don't see the enemy's problems. The Germans... You know, they know to one degree or another that a Allied landing is coming in northwest Europe. Absolutely. They know that's coming. Now, how big is it going to be? How big is the American amphibious capabilities? How big is the British amphibious capabilities? Because those are the only two that count. Of course. Anybody else's are just simply more or less using American equipment. So they don't know what the Allies can do. How big is it? Germany has seen a British invasion of a Greek island. I forget which one. And then eventually pulling them out. And that was a small invasion. I think mostly just using like destroyers to carry troops in. Sort of like one of the lighter invasions that the Germans did of Norway. The British came in and held the island, but the Luftwaffe mainly made it so that it was untenable to continue to supply the island because they weren't able to bring in enough air power to get air superiority over there. So the British withdraw. So the Germans don't know where and what and how big and what's going to happen. So you can keep moving around. The NSEG series, yeah, I can maybe pick that up at some point. I mean, every kill counts of the game if I'm right. Yes. Oh yes, no, we're earning prestige points. That keeps us alive. Third world. Oh, your internet's not doing. So yeah, there is definitely a limitation here on what the Allies can do, and it's not just the Americans. I mean, they're the big player, of course. They're going to move up just mostly to support whatever. It may be doing a counterattack at some point. This counterattack is going maybe a little better than I thought it would be. Okay, well, on that score, let's see what we can do with air power. And this is the one that's the 190, that's a ground attack. Yeah, you'll get some support, but and more damage than I thought I was going to take, but we're going to use you anyways. They brought you in without any escorts. Okay. I guess. You can come up here and hit that. I know this is wooded, but mostly escorting the Stuka and the Penchels. These two are going to coordinate. Well, let's bring both here so they get mass attack bonuses and bring them down with light casualties. Some of the interesting campaigns of the game. I know this is one of many, but what ideas of expansions will they add a NSEG for this one as well? Well, it's a different group of people, what I think, than what was doing the other. What the next DLC coming out, Ari, is for the Spanish Civil War. I will be previewing it tomorrow. So if you guys want to see it, it's on the Slytherin website as to win. Okay, they'll get suppressed by that. Bring in the tigers. And they're falling back. Ooh, nice overrun. Okay, well. Let's help them out with foreign. Oh, you need to come up here if we're going to suppress them. Oh, these guys have already attacked it. No, they haven't attacked. Good. Okay, that will give them an overrun. And, well, let me get down here now. We'll draw to there. They're encircled now. But I don't know that that's going to, well, I'd be able to take them out. Don't know if I want to go out in the plains with them. Even with the artillery backup. Some alt history there with a Republican victory. Well, from the Panzer Corps standpoint, you'll be playing as the German Expeditionary Force to the Nationalists. So, yeah, that's what that is set up to be. Yeah, we're pushing back to the sea. There is offshore artillery over Healy's, ship. I forget if it's a cruiser or something, like a Brooklyn class, maybe. So I don't think they're going to go into the detail of nationalists versus Carlists versus whatever else, the different factions. But we will see. I've just played a little bit of it, just started getting ready for that. Yeah, okay, just checking. You fired. You're still all right. Okay. Why isn't? Do they just don't have the? Yeah, that worked out okay-ish. That may not. No, that didn't. Now they'll be able to get some reinforcement. Move up here. I don't know if we want the armored cars in town or not. Oh, good. Fully took them down. Don't know if that's worth an attack or if we should reinforce there. Hate units that can't reinforce like this. And they fall back. Just what? Oh no, they died. Cool. Hey Thomas, how you doing? I don't know how many they will have. I don't know if that has been stated and I just missed it, or if they've not stated what it will be. Now, I'm only going to say what I saw on the dev blog release about it. They have talked about how, as Germany, you control the Condor Legion, the Luftwaffe component, plus sort of Kampfgruppe 88. And so they have Panzer ones, artillery, and like Flak 88s, just support weapons. There is sort of an option, and I haven't tried it or looked at anything about it, to be able to add Italian infantry. But the idea is you're supposed to give guidance to your Spanish allies that are going to follow along somewhat based on your guidance. Well, yeah, I'm sort of confused about just when they said starting, whether it was UK time or European time, so I may have started a little bit earlier. Still, soon we'll give away a couple of the codes. I think Ari's going to be helping me with that a little bit. So if you haven't got that, start at the right time. Yeah, okay, Kushan Gaming. I thought I did, but I was confused by what some of the different statements. This is Anzio. I'll zoom out so you guys can see. There's Anzio Beach, Rome up here, and this pillbox is representing the Abbey at Monte Cassino. There's Casino. That's Mount Casino or whatever for us Americans. So that we are trying to hold all this. I think we will move you guys into town just to hold that. You guys are coming quickly as reinforcements. We can, get up to 7, half of the total. Trying to keep our flank from being turned. Okay, oh man, oh, these are another unit that I can't reinforce. This over these, okay. Yeah, I think it's worth, don't take too much damage, it's worth doing that. Really don't want to move my tanks into the city. Yeah, either I want no reinforcements for any units, any side. If that's going to be the situation, it just, whether this represents a Panzer platoon, company, battalion, whatever, starts the battle of the strength, and that's it. That's fine with me. Or I want to be able to reinforce a unit, and I think we're going to, because we're only facing these light units and we are a bit weak, we will take that time to reinforce. So I either want one or the other. Need to get a few more units. Yeah, north of, well, we've got these mountain troops there, Stug anti-tank gun basically, 75mm mounted armored car, and we are moving up some pioneers to hopefully get in and hold that town to keep from being reinforced. And I hope to move these guys back this way once we get that a little more secure. That's the hope. These guys don't have... I think we'll move them up here. I was a little more afraid of being pushed down here, I guess, than anything I should have been really worried about. Okay, we've got lots. Okay, anti-tank gun. Anti-tank guns. Okay, well here, our air power is within range here, so let's use it. Hopefully somewhat effectively. Okay, we're going to say, yeah, I know. I knew that M16 was over, or M14. I thought it was oh, I don't know which model that is. We're going to see if we can take out the anti-tank guns. There we go. And... no, that won't do it. No, the armor is just a little too much for the... oh, no, I'll do that. I'll do that. I wanted to select this. Yep, we're moving the infantry out into the open. Okay. Keep you out of the forests. Overrun, very nice, very good. Thank you, Pino. That is quite helpful, so people can know when the streamer's up there, because there are many great games, many great people will be streaming this weekend, if you will. Okay, we have one more ground attack aircraft. That would not be useful. That's out of range. Maybe we should bring them closer, but there isn't a good air... well, there is this down here. Yeah, I think we will shift air bases. And we will shift a fighter unit with them. Just to make sure that... no, can they make it? No, they can't. They can clean up this problem for us. Very good. Okay, that'll be an overrun, but I don't know if where we have... guess that's our best option. We can escort from there. Okay. Yeah, we're pushing Mark Clark back into the sea, it looks like. Pretty convincingly here. Ooh, that would not be an effective attack. Probably because of the artillery. They've moved, yes. These guys can come to here. We will bring up artillery. Bring up the tanks, just bring them up, not attack. Yeah, Flamenwaffe are reasonably good. I just worried about what points and looking a little bit more at the defensive. I do not have to. Well, I do. I know. I guess I do need to take Anzio to win this scenario. So we do need to push down into the beach to win. Actually, win this. Move up the AA gun. Just keep the enemy air a little bit more confused as to where to go, what to do. We'll reinforce. There we go. But I'm still not liking down here. These guys have kind of come back down that way. Yeah, they've cleared out down here. Okay, here is doing great, obviously. This is holding these towns is where I'm most worried about now. I was expecting more armor. There still may be more coming, obviously, but I have not seen it. Yeah, there's turns. We just need to hold these two places as well as down here, particularly.